So funny story, this was the last box available at my store, and it's pretty beat up as you can see here, but I guess it just goes to show when you're in quarantine, you know, you gotta get the good stuff. Hey guys, welcome back to Hangry Hump Day.
Hangry Hump Day!
So today it's just me, and I'm going to be doing a blind tasting challenge of my favorite type of beer. These are some IPAs, and by Elysian Space Dust, that I've said before in previous videos is my favorite beer. And so, as Lindsey had said, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and do a blind tasting of each of these and see if I can guess correctly which one's which. And then after that, we're going to do a little review and tell you a little bit about each of these beers. This is one of your standard packs you can get at your local grocery store. And let's get to it. Alright guys, so Lindsey's going to pour each of these in a glass and label them A, B, and C, and you all be able to see which one is which. And I'll do a little sampling and see if I can guess them. Alright, so we got the Elysian Superfuzz. It is a blood orange pale. Pale ale? Pale? Blood orange pale. It's really good. I've had all of these, full disclosure, before, so I should know what I'm talking about with these. That sounds pretentious. Next we have the Elysian Contact Haze. It is a hazy IPA. And then finally, my favorite, we have the Elysian Space Dust IPA. So we got A, B, and C. I'm going to see which one is which. We have the Superfuzz, the Contact Haze, and the Space Dust. I guess we'll start off with A. Ooh, very, very hoppy. Very crisp, very hoppy. I almost want to say, looking at the colors here, I don't know. I want to say this is probably the hazy. Definitely tastes hoppy. It doesn't quite taste like the Space Dust. Definitely tastes hazier. Hazy. All right. I think this is the hazy IPA, but I'm subject to change after tasting the other ones. We'll see if I got that one right. Let's clear the palate a little bit. Alright, up next we got B. Does not smell as hazy or as hoppy. Still definitely hoppy. Has a very distinct blood orange flavor, so I'm thinking this one is the Superfuzz.
Correct.
Let's see though. Clear the palate. Last one. No, this one has more blood orange. No. Oh man. This is Space Dust.
Correct.
Yeah, so my guess is the Contact Haze, the Blood Orange, and the Space Dust. Was I totally wrong? We got them all right? All right, and Lindsey just gave me the final results. A, Contact, B, Fuzz, and C, Space Dust. Yes! I know what I'm talking about. All right, give the Contact Haze here, the Blood Orange, and the Space Dust. Alright, so let's start off talking about the Space Dust. This is my favorite IPA by the company Elysian. It has a very distinct look of the bottle here. Got some hops blowing out some space dust. Alright, for the Space Dust IPA, we have Chinook, Citra, Amarillo for the hops. It is a medium to light body. So the ABU, or the alcohol by volume, is 8.2%. And the IBU is 73. And so the IBU is the International Bitterness Standards, or unit scale. It's not super reliable because other factors can change the bitterness during the brewing process that are not accounted for in the IBU scale. And it's also not indicative of a taste of a beer. It's more of just like a general feeling of how bitter a beer is. So the Space Dust, definitely very hoppy, very crisp, definitely strong. You can almost taste the strongness, but it doesn't taste like overtly, no, that's not really what I'm going for. Definitely tastes very strong, very crisp, very hoppy. And I think it really sets the standard for an IPA. Like, I judge all other IPAs kind of based off this one. I guess is kind of a bad thing to do because it's my favorite. But if I get that same like crisp feeling after drinking IPA, then I'll like it. This is very, very crisp. I'm saying crisp a lot. And up next we have the Contact Haze Hazy IPA. This one's made with Dorado, Mosaic, Southern Passion, Sobra, and Citra hops. And its ABU is 6%, definitely a little bit on the lighter side for an IPA. And its IBU is 39. It's like almost a softer version of the Space Dust. It's definitely hoppy, not quite as crisp as the Space Dust, but definitely easy to drink. It feels almost fuller. And then finally we got the Superfuzz Orange Pale Ale. It is bittered with a German Northern Brewer and Cascade hops and finished with a Citra and Amarillo is the description it gives for the hops. Its ABV is 6.4% and its IBU is 45. You can see it has a more of a medium body. Definitely a lot more light compared to the Space Dust. A lot easier to drink. You get those little subtle hints of fruit. Nothing like overpowering. Yeah, it's a great ale. I like it a lot. Very easy to drink. As a bonus for staying to the end of the video, we're gonna make what's called the Fuzzduster. It's on the Elysian website. It's 1 part Space Dust and 1 part Superfuzz ale. Heavy here. Got a lot of head here, not in a good way. Alright, so as I wait for this head to go down, you can see it's very thick. See all that haze in there, man. That's awesome. It's almost like a hazy. Ooh, that's interesting. Keeps the crisp flavor from the Space Dust, and yet it's a little bit softer going down too. And you almost get like the benefit of the citrusy flavors from the blood orange, along with the hoppy and crispness of the Space Dust. That is good. I never thought mixing beer would taste that good. That's really good. That's awesome. All right, thanks for coming to this week's Hangry Hump Day. I know it's a little bit different. We didn't try any food today. I just tried some beer and gave it a challenge. If you like this sort of thing, let us know in the comments below. If you want us to try a specific beer, wine, drink, anything, or try a specific type of food, we'd be more than happy to give it a try. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we're back every Wednesday for Hangry Hump Day, and cheers to you. So, a quick review of each of these beers. My favorite is the Space Dust, so we'll start with this one. I think is probably their most fraggle. All right, so we got A, B, and C. Hey, voice crack. It has a very distinct overt, and then it comes in with an IBU of as low as 39. Isn't that weird? And its IBU is 39. All right, so now I'll talk about each of these and give a little bit of information and got a lot of head here, not in a good way. Are you gonna cut that?
Oh, it's funny.